Hello guys, today I'm holding the key to arguably the most popular crossover SUV in the Kenyan market, and this is the Mazda CX-5, the 2017 variant. So keep it locked and stay tuned as we dive into the Mazda CX-5, the 2017 variant. The 2017 Mazda CX-5 marked a significant evolution for Mazda's popular compact SUV, embodying the brand's latest design philosophy, Kodo, which stands for Soul of Motion. Introduced in the late 2016, this second-generation model brought a more refined and dynamic look, improved interior quality, and aggressive exterior design, updated technology including Mazda's new infotainment system, and improved safety features. We are going to start by looking at the design of the 2017 Mazda CX-5. And the Mazda CX-5 was first introduced in the automotive industry in the year 2012. And on your screen is how the Mazda looked like in the year 2012, and it went through some changes, and this is the 2017 Mazda CX-5 that was remodeled, and it looks really nice. Even on the side profile like this, if you look at it, it's kind of longer and it's kind of wider than the previous generation of the Mazda CX-5 that existed. And the changes that came with this variant of the Mazda CX-5 is the headlights that look kind of longer, and they have the technologies like the daytime running light strip and the projector lamps inside, and there is this chrome touch that has been enhanced like that and runs all the way to the side. And I will not continue without acknowledging this big grille over here, and this big grille just makes this car to look even meaner. And there is the big logo of the Mazda that enhances, and it speaks that this is a Mazda CX-5. As vehicles are being designed, there is something called the design language. That is why if you look at a Mazda or if you look at a Mercedes, all Mercedes look kind of the same, and all Audis look kind of the same. And if you look at the Mazda, they also look kind of the same, and there is a design language that is used to design every car. And for the Mazda, it's called the Kodo design language, and for Toyota, it is called the Kaizen design language. Let's dive into the side profile of the Mazda CX-5. On the side profile of the Mazda CX-5, the first thing that you notice from the previous variant is that the Mazda CX-5 is longer, and this car is kind of sharing a lot with the Mazda CX-8, which most people in the Kenyan market are not aware of. And the Mazda CX-5, it really looks nice. The lines are kind of sloping like that to aid onto the aerodynamic nature of the car. And from the front over here, we get the alloy wheels that are 19 inches in size. And usually for crossover SUVs, most of them currently come with the unpainted kind of plastic that helps to protect the car's paint as you do off-roading. And so as we move to the back like this, there is this side mirror that has a lot of technology on it. First of all is that they have sensors at the side mirror for the blind spot assist. That means that if there is a car at your blind spot, there is a light at the side mirror that will come on, and we also have the strip that carries the indicator light, which other cars have them here. And so as we move to the back like this, you find that this car has keyless entry. The key is in my pocket, and if I press like that, it will unlock the car. And if I leave the car, it will just lock itself after pressing the button right here. And This being a crossover SUV, it has a really big ground clearance. This means that I can do some mild off-roading comfortably. And so as we move to the back profile of this car, you find that, it slopes like that, and it is a really nice thing. So let's look at the boot space of the Mazda CX-5. The 2017 Mazda CX-5 offers a versatile cargo area with 875 liters of space behind the rear seats, which expands to 1,690 liters when those seats are folded down. This configuration provides ample room for luggage and gear, making it practical for both daily errands and longer trips. We have a stick of truth down here, and I want to test if these exhaust pipes are real. This is the stick of truth, and there we go. The first exhaust pipe is real. The second exhaust pipe is real. That is a really good thing about this car. And let me show you another thing. This car comes with an electric tailgate, which not all crossovers SUV come with it. There is a Bose subwoofer down here, which that means that this car comes with a really nice sound system. Imagine having a Bose sound system as standard in your car. What else will you need? You will not have to go and upgrade your speakers or your infotainment system. Mazda has that covered. The 2017 Mazda CX-5 offered a choice of two engine configurations, catering to a range of performance and efficiency needs. The base model featured a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine producing 187 horsepower and 185 pound-feet of torque, which provided a balanced blend of power and fuel efficiency for everyday driving. For those seeking a more spirited performance, Mazda introduced an optional 2.2-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine in select markets, delivering 186 horsepower and 290 pound-feet of torque. Though this engine was not available in the US market, both engines were paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, and buyers could choose between front-wheel and all-wheel drive systems. Without being told, you will never know that this is a Japanese manufactured car, because all the touches inside here just feel kind of German. Everything feels kind of rigid and well done. If you compare the interior of the 2017 Mazda CX-5 to the previous variants, you will find that a lot has been improved on the 2017 Mazda CX-5, which is really nice. If you interact with this car, you will now understand why the Mazda CX-5 is very popular in the Kenyan auto industry. I will start from this side, and you find that we have a leather pad on the door over here, which is really nice. It has a white stitching that runs all the way like that. The knob that opens the door is metallic, and the door feels really nice. It opens in stages. Right down here we have the Bose speaker, which this car has a really nice sound system. The headroom that I get is ample, legroom is plenty, and this steering wheel has a lot of buttons over here which I can play with. It has the cruise control where I can set the radar guided cruise control in such a way that this car will maintain the speed of the car that is in front of me. And this car being a diesel, it has an RPM gauge that runs all the way to 6,000 RPM. The petrol cars has an RPM gauge that runs up to 8,000 RPM, and the maximum speed of this car is 180 kilometers per hour. On the other part of the gauge cluster, we have a digital kind of screen that adds the information that you need on the car, and we have a screen at the middle part over here that is really interactive, and there is this part that has slanted inside like that. That part contains the electronics for the heads-up display. That means that you don't have to keep your eye on the gauges down here. You just look forward and the information will be displayed on the screen. That's quite magical. The seats are really nice, you know, they're kind of hugging me like that, and I really like it. We have a CD player in the center console of the Mazda CX-5, and one thing is that I don't know if people have realized, but these vents are in 5 shapes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is a Mazda CX-5. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. So down here we have a button for the heated steering wheel. Yes, this car is, you know, meant for different markets, and there are cold places, and this button, when you press, it hits the steering wheel. This is a standard variant of the Mazda CX-5, and it also has heated seats for both the front seats and the rear seats. We have heated seats, and this is the console that controls the AC, and the gear selection is here. And this car comes with an automatic transmission. That means that these paddle shifters are real. They don't just simulate, you know, gear changes. They change the gears in real time. And we have the manual mode. You know, you can drive this car in automatic mode or manual mode, and the knob that controls the volume of the infotainment system is right here, guys. Like, I'm driving and I just want to put down the volume. I don't have to go here. I just do this as I'm driving, which is really nice. We have the electronic parking brake, and we have the auto hold button over here, which aids as you're driving in the jam. Different kind of consoles here. We have this joystick for, you know, playing with the infotainment system. 2 cup holders over here, and a storage space that I can put my phone here. And also we have 2 USBs type A, and we also have an aux port and an SD card slot where you can put a memory card inside here. We also have a 12-volt socket here, and we have another 12-volt socket down here. Onto the upper part of my head, we get the ETC module. If you want to use the expressway, this one will be programmed such a way that if you just get to the expressway, the toll gates will open automatically. We also have the sun visors that I can look at myself before going to work like that. And you know, it's a really nice thing, and the view that I get from the rear view mirror is really nice. And this car comes equipped with the camera. You know, this is a camera that records the events that happens on the road as you're driving. So if you are hit from behind, there's also a camera at the rear window that will cover things at the back, and these are dash cam for the front events. The back seats of the Mazda CX-5 are just as comfortable as the front seats, and as I'm back here, I feel like the back seats are kind of lower than the front seats. That means that I will have even bigger headroom, and the legroom is also ample. And when we start from this side, this car has also a leather padding here that has kind of gray stitching, and it just emphasizes on the quality of the 2017 Mazda CX-5. And there is this part that I can hold as I'm closing the door, and we have door bins over here. And one thing is that we have a screen for the rear passengers that are in the Mazda CX-5. You know, we can be watching some nice videos here, and yeah, that's really nice. If you have a small family, you can consider purchasing this car. And this car we have gotten courtesy of Impact Motors in Kiambu Road. If you want to purchase this car, call the number on your screen. And this car being an all-wheel drive variant, we have a transmission tunnel right here which has been managed really well. It's not very high, and there is a nice leather touch to the seats behind here. And there is this part that you can fold if you're not carrying the third passenger, and we have 2 sets of cup holders, and we also have heated seats behind here. These are the buttons to control them. And if you open this part, you also get 2 USB ports where you can just place your phone here and charge them. And that's a really good thing about the 2017 Mazda CX-5. If you want to purchase this car, come to Impact Motors or call the number on your screen, and you will get a really nice deal on the Mazda CX-5, the 2017 variant. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support and encourage you to subscribe to Petrolhead for more content. We'd love to hear your feedback, so let us know what you think and how we can make our videos even better. See you next time.